What is good, YouTube? Welcome back to another JC2K video. In today's video, we're trying out Dark Matter Mark EATON and seeing if he is worth picking up. He is another amazing card in this drop for sure, but I am wondering with how good Dikembe is and how good Donovan Clingan is for totally free, if it's worth spending several 100,000 MT on this Mark EATON card as well. Depends on how many bigs I think you need, but honestly, with Clingan being as cheap as he is and Dikembe as elite as he is, I kind of think both of those guys value-wise might be better options than Mark EATON. Although this EATON card looks like he's going to be amazing too, could be another amazing giant big man option to counter the Yaos and Wimbys of the world. So before we hop into it, if you haven't already, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Help me push towards the 40,000 subscriber mark of the channel. I upload every single day, multiple videos a day. Would really appreciate it if y'all do subscribe. And without further ado, let's hop right into it. So Mark EATON, 7'4", 9 on offense and defense, 90 mid-range and 3 balls, was a 95 standing and 90 driving dunk. He's a glitch shooter, which is why he's got that 93 ball, 99 block, 98 interior, 98 rebounding, 84 speed and agility, 85 vert, 97 strength. He doesn't have the greatest athleticism, 84 speed, agility, and perimeter, but I don't think it's that big of a deal. Now, my guy Pointzik, huge shout out to him for letting me use his account to record this video. He fully badged Mark EATON, so his Mark EATON is fully souped up, and these are the badges he added. Basically has every badge in the game except for float game, which is pointless, and mini marks, which is also pointless at 7'4". So I agree with adding these badges because I don't think float game or mini marks would matter at all. But he's got every Hoff on him. He doesn't come with every Hoff base, but he does come really good. Has a bunch of shooting Hoffs. Like, the card is absolutely loaded, but really just across the board. But here's my biggest question. Does he feel slow, and how is his jumper? Jumper will work. Absolutely. At 7'4", that shot will absolutely play. No doubt about it. I am cool with his jump shot. So jump shot is not an issue at all for this card. The only question that I'm going to have then is speed, because he has an absolutely massive player build. In terms of interior defense, there are going to be very few cards better than Mark EATON. In fact, he'll probably be better purely on the interior than every card in the game except for Yao, in all honesty. Even Wimby, I think Mark EATON will just be more overall dominant on the interior with how massive his player build is. But the question is going to be, can he guard those guys with his speed? That's the number one thing. So does he feel slow at all? And really, that's about it. Outside of that, the card's insane. I mean, honestly, dude, let's just say this. Let's say right now you have 100 overall Tim Duncan, and then you buy Dikembe Mutombo, Mark EATON, and you get Donovan Clingan. You now have, you could have EATON and Clingan as your centers and Mutombo and Tim Duncan as your power forwards. Your bigs are able to compete with any big man group in the game. This card is amazing, and I absolutely, not sure he's as good as Mutombo is overall, but I would absolutely recommend this card. He's probably better than Clingan is overall. As good as that Clingan card is, Clingan's just so much easier to get, but yeah, this card's a dog, and he absolutely is going to be in the team one way or another. He has to be. I feel like, I mean, Mutombo's kind of coming first, so I don't know. We'll see. Maybe I'm going to sell my Wimby. Honestly, I'm kind of considering it. We'll see. I don't know. This EATON card's a dog for sure. Let's hop into a game. See what Mark EATON can do. Alrighty, we're going up against Tigre, who has full Dark Matter lineup with 100 overall Tim Duncan. Looked like his center was Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, if I'm not mistaken. So we have ourselves a pretty nice matchup there. It doesn't have a ton, or it doesn't have an amazing record, but Kareem versus EATON is a great matchup, honestly. Like, that's about as good of a matchup. I don't know what's up with my voice right now. I apologize, but it's about as good of a matchup as you're pretty much going to get for Mark EATON outside of 100 overall. Super fast, super big, really good card still. So Kareem is a great matchup here. Definitely gives us a good opportunity to test what this EATON card can do. Downhill drive here. He's just going to leave the corner wide open. You let me get it back to EATON. Yes, sir. Thank you. Unfortunately, unable to hit the first shot of the game. That is all right. Let's play some defense here. Make sure we get back in transition and get our defense settled in as best as we can. This EATON card is going to be pretty dominant. I have very high hopes for him for sure. Play this slip. Nothing is open. Good defense here. Get through the screen. Play that slip. Play that slip. I overreached. He should have shot it. He trolled. He should have shot it with Kareem. He had a wide open shot. Didn't shoot it. That's your mistake. All right. Our test of the board, and let's run the floor. Burst the ball downhill right here. Kawhi Leonard, not big enough, I don't feel like. I mean, Kawhi's a great card, right? But I'm just going to slip into the rim. We're going to get EATON to catch the ball inside, and he's just going to dominate Kawhi. I'm sorry. As good as Kawhi is defensively, that is a massive mismatch. Mark EATON is a dominant interior force in a way that very few cards in my team are. If you don't have somebody 7'1", 7'2" at a very minimum out there to try to contest him, he's just not going to get stopped. It's just not going to happen. He's too dang good, and he's going to be able to do it too dang consistently as well. The card is just really, really great. I jumped way too late. Good shot right there. My bad. All right, not very good defense on that possession. That is all right. We'll see what we can do here. Boom. drive the ball. Booker, I do not understand how to use Booker's movement as well as I'd like to be able to, but let's space the floor here. Let's try to come off this, drive the ball, reset, boom, boom. Mark Eaton off the dribble, 3-ball. Good shot, Mark. I love it. His jumper's nice. I can definitely work with that shot. He's not going to do much off the dribble stuff by any means. They're just lucky that our opponent didn't play very good defense there, in all honesty, which is why that was able to work at all. But that is a force of a pass. Tim Duncan goes up and makes a play. Let's go. Driving to the rim. Pump fake. Kareem going to help. Beautiful. Thank you, Reem. Thank you, Reem. Mark Eaton with another 3-ball. Green bean, and he's got 8 points already. That jumper is definitely cash money. This card is really good, y'all. I mean, he is really, really, really good. 2K, they just cooked today with the content. Between this card, Amen Thompson and Dikembe Mutombo as viable Dark Matters, not to mention Luka and Alex English also being very solid cards. They're just not quite on the same level. But then with the amount of good stuff that is in the festival as well, they cooked today. And I know they're going to make a lot of money off the top tier cards, the Jokic, Wemby, Ben Simmons chasers, and the people out there trying to get those cards. And you know what? I'm sure I'll get gameplays with them at some point, but those cards are not my priority for myself personally, and they shouldn't be your priority either, because you're realistically not probably getting them. But a guy you probably can get is Mark Eaton, and you see why he is amazing. Absolutely dominated there for a couple minutes. That was extremely, extremely impressive. I almost don't even need to see anything else, but I think we should get a little more gameplay. Let's hop into one more, get a little bit more Mark Eaton gameplay. Alrighty, hopping into this game. Mark Eaton literally already blocked Wemby on the first possession of the game here, but I wasn't commentating it, which is my bad. But this Eaton card, I mean, compared to Pink Time Wemby, I don't even think it's a comparison. I think he's just going to be bigger, faster, stronger, more capable overall than Wemby is. But he's also just way more dominant than these small dudes you're trying to put on him. I'm sorry, Darius Miles, 6'9", you look like a midget next to Mark Eaton. Put him in the rim with the standing dunk. This card is a mismatch. He is a problem. If he gets switched on to anybody who's not your opponent's center, he is just going to dominate. I mean, even Pink Time Wemby, low-key, he can probably dominate. You know what I mean? He's just that cold, to be totally honest. This dude's using the Ricky Davis, Darius Miles dynamic duo in addition to Alex Caruso, Kevin Garnett, and Pink Diamond Victor Wembanyama. Bad shot right there by Ricky, and let's get right into some pick and pop action. Downhill drive a book out to Eaton. Eaton with the pump fake, gets Edie to jump, or Wemby to jump, I should say, and we're right up on that rim. He's not feeling slow to me right now, I'm not gonna lie. I know we're not matched up against Yao or Invincible Wemby or something along those lines, but he was matched up against Kareem. It definitely didn't feel slow. Now he's matched up against Pink Diamond Wemby. He feels downright fast. This card is going to be a dog, man. I just think realistically, he's very similar to like a Zach Edey, but even better on the defensive end of the court, even more impactful, and probably a little more consistent jump shot as well, to be totally honest, even if it is around the same speed. I'm liking what I'm seeing so far, though. That's a great shot of my opponent. Really good shot. He got our test on his back there and shot a really nice look. So shout out to him for that. Crossover with Booker. Booker with the crossover again. Booker gets some dribble penetration. We'll reset it here. Actually, you know what I want to do? I want to see if we can just dog Wemby out in the post. So we're just going to catch here. We're going to post up. And we're going to drop step him. And we're going to get blocked because we got a bad animation. I really want him on my back there so I could just see if I can drop step Wemby. That's what I really wanted to see. We didn't get the opportunity to quite see it like I wanted to there. He was already on my back, or he was already behind me. So then I drop stepped and like brought him back into it almost instead of drop stepping his body away, which was my mistake right there. But we're going to try again. I'm going to just try to see if we can just dog out this Wemby card. I'm not saying he can, but I definitely think it is possible. I think he can create some real, dude, that's nasty. He just bullied Wemby from the 3-point line all the way into the rim, still somehow had enough stamina to drop step and go up without blinking either. Like, that was pretty cold. This is, oh, that's got to be your steal. You are 7'4". That has got to be your steal, brother. Good jump by Artest, gets a late contest. Eaton comes down with another board. It's time for him to go out there and mark Eaton on the rim. Against Wemby again. Kept throw it into him, just acting like Darius Miles literally isn't even there. That's a 6'9" dude, good defensively, who Eaton's just like pretending he doesn't exist. This card is better than I thought, honestly. The jumper's better than I expected. His finishing is dominant, like I said. I don't know what else you need at the center position right now. He's going to struggle speed-wise a little bit, yes, against Invincible Wemby and Invincible Yao. But who wouldn't against 99 speed, 7'4" and 7'6" guys? This card is a glitch nonetheless. Off the dribble, he's dangerous. 11 points, 3 rebounds, 5 of 6 in the field, and he knocked down a bunch of shots in the first game as well. Extremely impressive performance by an extremely good card. Mark Eaton gets another double thumbs up from me. If you need a big man, especially a center, Eaton is your guy. I hope y'all did enjoy the video. If you did, make sure you hit that like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. I'll be back with more 2K content very, very soon. I appreciate y'all. Peace.